DJs never stories.
Hey, what's up, everybody, man? You are now listening to the two coolest laid-back cuzzos of the podcast industry. I am AB.
And I'm Smalltalk, what it do?
And this is episode 24 of Podcast Mondays.
Yeah, boy. Kobe,
you know what I'm saying, man? We got to pay our respects to Kobe, man. But before we do that, cuzzo, hey, what's up, man? What you been, man? They've been missing us, dog. We got new beats. We got...
Yeah, man. We live on Facebook.
We live on Facebook every Monday now. So should we say this is season 2 of Podcast Mondays?
You might as well, man. Season 2. We on the other side of the pandemic a little bit. People getting around. I mean, even though it's still going on, we not sitting still no more. So we on the other side, man. So might as well call it season 2.
Season 2.
I've been good, man. The kids, they about to get ready to start going back to school. Half, like half throughout the week, not every day, but it's a start. You know what I'm saying? So they about to go back to school, and they was doing this virtual stuff. They doing pretty good with the virtual stuff. It ain't that bad, man. But
right.
Outside of that, man, I created a new video, man. Y'all go check it out. It's called Life After Death on my Facebook page or Instagram, Smalltalk Dance, or Facebook, Tyrus Watson with 2 N's. So go check that out. That's what I've been on, man. Just on my creative bag with dancing. Yeah, that's what I've been on, man, for real, lately.
That's what's going on with you? Man, you know what, dude? I've been back on my working out tip.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom, my pop, shout out to them. My mom, Dukes, my pops, I've been working out with them a lot. We go walking every day, you know what I'm saying, try to get a little mile in here and there. And I've been back in the gym, man. I'm sore as a motherfucker right now as we speak. My motherfucking neck hurts.
Man, I need to work out, man. I just I got some little stuff over here, man, but I need to get back in the gym.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Yeah,
I'm getting that daddy waistline.
Bro, if you want to get back in, man, like it's like I have a goal of what I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to this goal since I've been an adult, so I want to try to see if I can get to it. It's all about we create these goals for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I always tell people to create little goals for yourself. That way, when it comes to getting that big goal, you already know how to use your mindset, right. how to keep your mind focused on the big goal, because you already captured these little small goals that you had set for yourself. So yeah. Right. I got a goal I'm trying to get to at least by the summertime. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, trying to get that beach body, huh?
You already know it, man. I'm trying to hit the beach next summer. Hopefully, man, this pandemic is over, because we supposed to get another wave in the wintertime. Shit. So
yeah,
and low key, I've been hearing the numbers spiking back up. So
really,
yeah, man.
Well, that's because people just out here, man. Like me and my wife tried to go out just the other day, last weekend, and we had the kids. So we like, look, we gotta go do something, dog. Like, so we went out to eat. That was cool, and then we was trying to go out to the hookah bar. It was way too many people, man, and nobody wearing masks. We in there looking like we, you know what I'm saying, like we the eyeballs. We gotta dip out of here.
You pulled your mask down, didn't you?
Huh?
You pulled your mask down, then you let them go.
Yeah, because you feel like, damn, shit. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you know you're supposed to keep the mask on, but you feel like, damn, it's almost like you go in there overdressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're going somewhere overdressed, where you're like, damn, I need to go change. I'm dressed up too much.
Yeah.
So I got the mask. I'm like, man, let me look normal. Everybody else ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I really need to protect myself. And then we try to go to Main Street in St. Charles, and it was too packed. It was just like, it was way too crowded.
Yeah, good thing you didn't go, because they was fighting down there. Actually, now Main Street closed out at 10 o'clock. You can't go on.
Oh, they just closing at 10?
Yeah.
Because they had way too many people. Because like thing is like in St. Louis, if y'all not from here, y'all listening, like it's like certain parts of St. Louis, like in general, are got different restrictions or whatever. So like in the city, they like everything shut down at 10, but you go down across the bridge, they like it don't matter, like, and then that's where everybody going.
Facts. Hey man, what I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I think there was a fight down there between some white girls. What I've seen videos, and one white girl fell and hit her head and she died
in St. Charles.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's why they shutting it down.
Dang. I know a friend of mine. He said his sister went down there and mollywopped some chick. His baby mama actually. So and she was white. So, that's but she's still alive though, so I know that ain't her. But damn, that's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyway, man, get out that little sad shit. But this is the Kobe episode. You know, what I'm saying episode 24. You know what I'm saying. So, hey, real fast before we get into the topic, because this is not we're not naming this Kobe. That's just good reason, but we do want to pay our homage to the great. But
right, on episode 24.
Yeah, getting to what was one of the memories, or what was one of the things you want to say about Kobe?
I hated Kobe at first.
I'm with you.
Like, the only reason I hated Kobe is because, and hate is a strong word, but when you young, you just say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My favorite team was 76ers, Philadelphia 76ers, and or any team, like any team that could beat the Lakers, please. Like the Lakers was like the Patriots, the Lakers was like Alabama, the Lakers was like any kind of like what the people would say the Cardinals, like they can't always winning. It's like, dude, give somebody else a chance. So like he always would be so great, with his. I respect him.
Yeah.
But I just like, dude, I can't stand you. Yeah, like you always doing buzzer beaters, and taking over the game. I want my team to win, So, but as I got older and as he got older, you know what I'm saying, I kind of just took all that out and just like, man, the dude's a great dude.
He's great.
Like he would have been a good ass coach as well. Like if he continued to live, I think he would have been like top. You know what I'm saying? And he's all about spreading his knowledge to other players and the youth. So he wasn't stingy with his stuff. I think sometimes I be thinking Michael Jordan's stingy though. Like he's just like, hey, I'm great and I'm great. I ain't trying to get you great. I'm great. And that's why what I get off of Michael Jordan and Kobe. He's selfless. You know what I'm saying? He ain't selfish. So he share his knowledge with everybody and he make it known. Like if Michael do it, he probably do it under the table, like secretly. But Kobe was publicly like letting people know, like, hey, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? He was a great dude, man. Great father too. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to him, man. I'm with you. Everything that you said, exactly how I felt. I'm a huge KG fan, Kevin Garnett. When Kevin Garnett retired, I retired. Whatever team Kevin Garnett went to, I went to that team. When he, like I just said, when he retired, I retired from watching basketball. So, but there's one memory that I can say with Kobe, and it was just like I think Matt Barnes was playing with Orlando. And they had kind of got it was either Orlando or Dallas. I can't remember, but it was a back and forth game, and he had like flinched the ball at Kobe. Kobe just stood there, like I ain't about none of that shit.
That Mamba mentality.
I ain't about none of that shit, fam. Because I'm finna bust your ass, nigga. Come on this motherfucking court. So that's one thing.
Yeah, that was a dope. That was a dope memory. Ain't gonna lie.
That was like the best memory. I mean, and then of course the buzzer beaters, and then it's just. Just how great of a ball player he was, man. And like I said, either if you hate him, it's because you know he was great. If you love him, because you know he was great. That's just like how it is. Exactly. He was great, man. So rest in peace to Kobe, man. We kind of wish he was still here, man. I would love, like you said, I would love to see what he would have done. I'm not sure he would have been a coach. I think he would have been a GM. I think he would have been a GM.
So bigger than that. Okay.
Yeah, I think he would have been GM, man. He probably would have took over. Yeah, I think
the whole team.
Yeah. So, rest in peace to Kobe, man. So,
R.I.P. man. And his daughter.
Yeah, his daughter. Yeah, can't forget about Gigi. So we talked earlier, like we always do, and you said you had an interesting story you wanted to talk about, or you just wanted to, tell me about
Oh
something.
yes, I'm glad you ain't forget. Cause I thought you could go straight to the top. I was gonna like, hey, wait. I want to share this with you. I'm real transparent what happens in the house with the Watsons. So I'm gonna just let y'all know. Like, it happened to me before too. Well, my son. Well, like if you got a son and you around your son and you go to the bathroom, you kind of want your son to be there so he can see how to do it and like how to pee and what to do in the bathroom as a man, as a boy. So I was in there. He was in a tub, and I was using the bathroom. This little dude said, "Dang!" He said, "Dang!" He said, "Dang, your pee pee big." I said, "Boy, what?" I said, "Boy, what'd you say?" He said, "Yours big, mine's little." And he only 4, y'all. He said, "Yours big, mine's little." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Well, son, when you get older, it's gonna get big as well." He said, "Well, I want mine's big. I don't want it little." I'm like, "Okay, all right, son. You want your thing big. I understand." So like when you think about it, it's funny because I ain't gonna lie. When I was 10, dog, I wanted to go to the doctor. I told my pops, I'm like, "Pop, I think my thing too small." This is when like we was at an age. I be telling all my little stories.
You do.
This is an age where like boys, we started talking about girls and stuff. So I was like, man, I think my thing too little. So Daddy, can I go to the doctor get it checked out? And he laughed at me, right? And he still tell me he still bring this story up to me to this day. And I'm just like, yeah, I did say that. And I my mama literally took me to the doctor, bro. Like she took me to the doctor because I was concerned. I had a physical coming up anyway. She was like, well, when you go to the physical, just tell them about your problem. I was like, okay. I told the doctor, I said, Doc, I think I said wee wee. We say wee wee a lot.
Wee.
I said, I think my wee wee too small. Right? At 10 years old, right?
Oh God.
Well, Mr. Tyrus, I don't know how she said it, but I know she basically said through in time. Like I told my son, when you get older, it'll grow. It grows with you. Okay, so just don't worry about it right now. Just just let time do what it do. So this is exactly what I told my son. It's just funny because I remember when I was 10 thinking my thing was too little. He 4 already thinking his thing too little. So it's like, damn, my son gonna be he probably gonna be the one sending dick pics to when he get older, like, yeah, my big now. It's big now.
It's so funny, dog.
Yeah, that's my story, man. It's just crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy. Yeah. But let's go ahead and get to the topic, man. Unless you got something else you want to share with the people real quick.
I'm definitely ready to go to this topic, man, because
ready to go to this topic.
I'm ready for this, man.
Well, let's get to it. This episode and this topic is called Guy Code. Okay?
Guy Code.
And the reason Guy Code, reason we want to mention this because outside of black males, and it might be, I don't know, it might not be white males as well or any other culture, but I know in black culture this is what goes down. We have a guy code, street code, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And it's an incident that happened with some people close to me, where one of them had a girl and they broke up. Yeah. The guy had a girl and they broke up. Yeah. And then the other guy, which is a friend or associate, whatever you want to call it, friend, close together, they close. Like start hollering at the girl. You know what I'm saying? Not sure how deep that went, but holler at the same girl that he just got to break it up with. So it's almost, but it wasn't said. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't not acknowledged. It just happened. And then the guy that had the girl first found out, outside of him, and was like, man, how the fuck you gonna just like you supposed to like check in and let me know? And then old dude's like, hey, she a hoe, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But that's what goes into the topic. Is the guy code is necessarily like, when you got a chick, man, and no matter how this chick is presented to the world, like this chick is your chick. So however she is your chick, whatever label y'all put yourselves on, that's on y'all. But the code is, man, if you a partner of this guy,
right,
and you want to holler at this girl now that they done, bro, you gotta check in, man. You gotta let them know, like, hey, so and so, she trying to holler at me. Is you cool with that? Because I mean, you know what I'm saying. And then that's up to you to be like, yeah, I don't care, man. Do what you gotta do, man. I don't care. Now, if you say that and then in the back of your head you really salty or whatever, that's on you. But you did say it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do it. And most times dudes will go ahead and do it. So you gotta let it be known. You know what I'm saying? You know, let them know that, hey, this is what's going on, instead of being under the sheets. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't think it's that big of a deal, you can't be under the sheets with that shit. You gotta let it be known. And I don't think, and like I mentioned it to my wife, and she's just like, man, if they ain't together, then they ain't together. So it's whatever. Like, no. That's why we got to put it on this episode, and we gonna exchange with this. Like, you gotta check in, man. That's a big thing, especially if y'all close like that. If y'all rock like that, then y'all gotta respect each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, you're right. I'm gonna tell you, man. Me and my guy. My best friend, we move different. You know what I'm saying? We know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know each other. So, like, what he like is what I don't like, and what I like, he don't like. So,
okay.
You know, it's if it was something like that, he would definitely be like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. See, the thing is, you gotta people call each other partners, but they really might not be your partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and in this case, we talked about it. I mean, dude knew he needed to check in. He know what's right from wrong or what's wrong from right. You know, and regardless if it's a hoe or not, regardless if she gets around or not.
When you get old, it's like it's gotta be correct with the word.
Yeah, regardless if she gets around or not, you don't know how much your partner was into her. So like regardless if somebody I actually this is crazy. This has nothing to do with like what we're talking about, but it's kind of similar. I was talking to one of my best friends earlier, like probably like 2 hours ago. He was like, he said he go to therapy, and he was like, you know, the therapist was like, you know, man, if you love your ex, you're gonna always love your ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what the case may be, you're gonna always love that person. So even if dude found out that she got around, that still ain't gonna change.
They don't give you the go. Yeah,
right?
Because
you don't know how he felt about it. Like, you got to run it by him. Because if you don't run it by him, and then you mess with like you didn't, like he didn't, and he messed around, and now it's a bunch of friction. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if your homeboy, if you do with other homeboys, well, that ain't me. I don't roll like that. Okay.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's the gray area. Like, if you that's the misunderstanding right there. Not the gray area. That's the misunderstanding where if you got a couple homeboys you grew up with, like, that's what y'all been on, like, and maybe you accustomed to it, you used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's known that this girl is out here, blah blah blah, then it's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If it's known like that, but everybody don't move the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that lets you know that you really don't know me then. You know what I'm saying? If you assume that, you know what I'm saying, regardless if like I was said earlier, like, regardless of if she is out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever they had is what they had. As you said to me earlier, nigga, that's my hoe.
That's my hoe, nigga. Nigga, don't take my hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she eat my butt, nigga. She eat my butt, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to go get, because I told you she ate my butt, nigga. I mean, you can go get your butt ate.
It's almost like it's a
go find your own.
It's a ranking. Like, you don't mess with this one. Yeah, you can mess with these two.
Yeah.
Don't mess with this one though.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like, if she messed with somebody else, she messed with somebody else. But damn sure better not be with somebody I know.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, take that shit over. It's all other females out here in the world, bro. Why would you come mess with my hoe? This is mine. What if I wanted to go back? Now I don't want to go back.
That's my hoe.
Shit, yeah, fuck out of here, bro. That's just like stupid ass. Like, nigga, you motherfucking nigga, you know what? Dude knew what was right from wrong, man, and that's why he wants her, man. It's your hoe, right? This is mine. I know.
It's my hoe.
Okay, if I wanted to set out, guess what? I would like, yeah, I need to go.
Everybody can get it, yeah.
But I ain't do that. I could be stingy with a hoe, nigga. It's mine, nigga. Like you. How did y'all meet? You met through me, motherfucker. So no, they don't give you the fucking right to talk to my hoe.
Oh my god.
I mean, am I making sense or am I making sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just funny, man. It's just funny.
Like, nigga, I see him as mutual, nigga, that we met all at once, nigga.
Yeah.
How did you meet? Oh, I bought her. Yeah. Oh, okay, nigga, that's mine. Don't come take my.
That's
shit.
mine. Like that's mine. That belongs to me. Even though she out there for everybody else, she ain't for you niggas. For everybody else.
Right.
Not nobody I know.
Facts, dude. Like, dude. I mean, it's just, bruh. Niggas.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's just like that. Everybody just move different, and that's what stuff like that has to happen. So you know where to place people. Or you know what I'm saying. I can't do that much with this person. I can't. I got do this less with this person because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you can't just go bringing people around people because you don't know people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own intentions. Everybody got their own ways of.
I might not get down like that, regardless of the case may be. I still might not get down like that. You don't know how I feel about this person. You know, yeah, she might have did some messed up things, but I still have some type of feelings there for her. You know what I'm saying? So no, dude knew what was right and wrong. He knew that he should never did it.
Yeah, but hey, you gotta learn from your mistakes, dog.
And it's honestly, man. Honestly, you know, not to try to make this a religious show, but God got a way of weeding people out that don't need to be there. That's just simple as that. You see people for who they are. You know, that ain't your homeboy. That ain't your homeboy. All right, you know what I'm saying. I
might associate and all that, but yeah,
I've learned
can't be that rock.
I learned plenty of times, dog, to just. You know, I fuck with certain people. As I get older, the circle gets smaller, and it will continue getting smaller. Getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That's just how it is, man. Because everybody ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? They might talk that bullshit like, yeah, you my brother, this and this and this. Man, them niggas be out there ready to snake on you. You know, so it be some niggas out here, bro, that sit here and you be out here doing your hoe dirty. But then your homeboy see the shit, and then he go back and tell your hoe, yeah, that nigga out here cheating on you shit, just so he can get the draws. That's just how it is, bro.
Yeah. It be like that too.
I'm
not in that world, but I seen it. I seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that happened towards me. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped talking to a dude. Like, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. You know? Yeah. Like, first of all, you don't know my relationship with the person at all, but don't try to put my name in there just because you're trying to get some ass, and then it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And now you want to try to throw my name in the shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
So, fuck that, nigga.
That's my hoe.
That's my hoe, goddamn. Try your own, motherfucker. It took me a long time to get right, I get, goddamn.
Oh, my God, man.
So, man, if whoever listens to if he listens to the show, hey, you didn't do nothing wrong, my brother. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you did right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Dude got to check in because it was the other way around, and he was feeling somebody else, regardless if she get around or not.
Yeah, they both listen to the show, by the way. Yeah. So
he would feel some type of way too, and that's just the bottom line, bro. Like you gotta treat one as others treat you, flat out. You know what I'm saying? If I know for a fact that if you know that if you see me around her all the time, and then it's a little bit serious than what it is, regardless of the fact what she is. If I find out she a hoe afterwards, that still don't defeat the fact of how I was feeling before. You know what I'm saying? Before I found out.
Yeah, you're right. Right, because that happened to me before. Shit.
So if you my nigga, like you say you my nigga, quote unquote, then guess what? Don't even do it. Find another hoe, because that's my hoe. At the end of the day. Shit.
That's my hoe.
Okay.
Yeah, damn it, that's my hoe. Don't touch my hoe.
What he said, house party thing. That's my homie. That's my wife you talking about. Nigga, goddamn it. For real.
And we ain't trying to call women hoes. It's you know how it is in our culture, man. It just flow out the tongue, just like y'all just call us certain things. But y'all know y'all beautiful. You know,
yeah, queens, man.
You know, and like sometimes I think like I ain't mean it like well, it's kind of in the same thing. Like it's you have to believe in double standards, man. Like double standards exist like a motherfucker. Like you know, we'll be out here dogging. They call us dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll be out here messing around and doing all that, and then they'll call us a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I even called me a hoe before because when me and my wife broke up at that one time, I literally would tell people I was a hoe at this. This is my hoe phase. Well, why do we call it the hoe phase? Like
we had a whole conversation about having a hoe phase.
We had a whole
whole
y'all probably missed the episode. Maybe if y'all been around for the beginning. But yeah, we had a whole episode about the hoe phase, like how important it is. So in this age, you know, like when we look at women do it, we look at them like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? But they just out here, you know what I'm saying? They just out here just like we are. So, you know, like they, like you say, getting around. They just getting around. That's all they doing is getting around. And you know, we got to change that double standard because that's an easy one to change because if men doing it, women gonna do it too. You know what I'm saying? And they really doing it now. Yeah. In my eyes, I see women really kind of just exploring their sexuality, exploring what's out here, and not sticking to one guy. You know, and they don't have to. They don't have to, just like we don't have to for real.
They just been a nigga. That's all that is. They just been.
Yeah, they just turn the tables on us. Like I say, y'all know me. Y'all know I ain't in that situation. But like I say, I've been around people. I ain't dumb. Goddamn, I wasn't born yesterday. Day. Shit. I'm still a nigga when it's all said and done. I'm still a dude. I'm still a black man. I still know what goes on in our community. I still know what goes on in our culture. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I just ain't living that life. But
you know,
I see it.
You know, you want to was that it right there? You want to get any more on that?
No, man.
Okay, so I wanted to say on that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm when I say hoe, I'm not disrespecting women by far, you know what I'm saying? At all, especially my black queens. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling it how it is. That's just a terminology how I talk. It's not I'm not going around disrespecting, calling you a bitch or a hoe. But about saying that, I put on my Facebook status, man, that you know, my black queens, I really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. Y'all just gotta be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Keep your heads on the swivel, man. Because it's rough out here, man. It's rough. And the reason why I said that is because we had to talk about it. But the reason why I said
we got to.
It's because the little verdict that we had got about Breonna Taylor. So, because I'm gonna let you get your head. I'm gonna let you go ahead and say your part on it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say my part, and then we just gonna wrap it up from there.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna close it out with which I know what should be said today. We've been doing this fight for some months, y'all. We've been really pushing for justice. And you know, and we know that justice is not in our favor. It's not normal for us to get it, especially being black men, black women, black anything. We don't get it. We just don't get it. And the reason being is, y'all know, it's not that our system, the cops, it's not like it needs to get reformed. It needs to get tore down and rebuilt because it never was built for us, period. Yeah. And with that being said, it's just like with Breonna Taylor, it hurts, man, because it was on the table, dude. Like it was on the table. It was on the table that we was going to get something So they came out with the settlement, right? And that kind of like made me, kind of like, I don't know. I don't know about this settlement. What is this saying? What is the settlement telling us? Watch out, son. Watch out. Watch out. What is this settlement telling us? And then, boom, here we go. What is this attorney called that announced it? What's his name?
His name is Dave Cameron.
Oh, okay. So I see.
Let me make sure. I'm not
so
sure.
I see a black man. And I'm like, okay, either he gonna be up for us or he gonna be against us. So then I'm thinking, why would they even send him out here? You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, yeah, I know why they sent him out here so to say what he had to say, because they don't want to show a white man doing it or a white woman doing it, because they know we're going to go straight to the race card as blacks, because this has happened to a black person. And then just for him to just, I don't know, man. It's like I felt like he really just working for the white folk. Like he just don't care. He worked for the white folk, and he got a message to come across. I heard he's a Republican.
This nigga definitely worked for the white folks. I just looked this shit up. Fucking pissed me the fuck off. This nigga married Mitch McConnell's granddaughter, which is white.
Yeah, and she a racist too.
Mitch McConnell is a racist.
All right. Big time. It was like what we always call coons and house niggas, and it comes with that, and it's been going on for years, bro. And what it is that, man, how do we fight and march and speak her name and all this for 194 days, bro, just to get no justice? And some may say, yeah, I did get justice. You got money. They got the settlement. The cop is going to jail. Wait. Scratch that out. That cop ain't going to jail for nothing.
Money can't buy life.
It can't. And then she didn't even get the justice because it wasn't about it. The cop, what's his name? Brett Hackins. He didn't even get charged for killing her. He got charged for shooting shooting inside, shooting a bullet inside of a neighbor's. That was a white person's. And they had black neighbors over there too that got shot at, but they only acknowledged that white. I don't know if it was a white man or white woman, that the gun went in there. So you get charged for missing. What about what connected to her? What about the bullets that actually hit her?
Right. We
don't get no charge for that, and then you only charge one. It's bullshit, man. And it's almost like they piss on us and tell us it's rain. Like, how dumb you think we are, man? Like, the cop literally didn't even get charged for nothing. That when the Cameron guy even spoke, he didn't even mention her, but like maybe once. The reason you up there is because of her. What are you talking about? The reason you up there talking right now. Then he had the nerve to say we waited this long to really get the truth. What truth? They say they knocked, but they had a no-knock warrant. How does they knocking if they got a no-knock warrant? Then they blame it on the boyfriend because he shot first.
Which, by the way, he shot in the ground.
Who won't shoot a person that just used a battering ram to come inside your house unannounced, don't say who they are, not even dressed as cops? Who is not going to shoot if they got a gun?
Right.
He trying to protect his own, his beautiful black woman. He trying to protect his home.
Right.
So of course he going to shoot. So they going to say, they almost like, well, he shouldn't have shot or she would have been dead. Okay, but did y'all even have a reason to even be there? The person you was looking for was already locked up. Was already detained.
Right.
So what are you even here for? So let's not even go there, because they get him there, talk about all that, and they clearly made a mistake, they clearly made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And normally people get punished for mistakes. I don't care if it's a mistake. You still can get punished for your mistake. The mistake was it wasn't even for them.
Mm.
So you kill a person that wasn't even supposed to be killed. You shot a person that shouldn't even been shot. So it's almost like, okay, so you get pat on the back for making mistakes, but let me have a mistake at my job, I get fired. Let a radio host say nigger on accident, he or she getting fired. Anchor, a TV, a news anchor, say the wrong word, they getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You took a life and you don't know no cop but one for missing the gunshot. Endangerment. That's the charge. Are you? And it's almost seemed like that was a made up charge to protect their ass. They had all these other witnesses saying that they didn't even knock, but they say we did knock. You know, they is just listening to the cops. They did not listen to the other witness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's because they protecting their asses, and that's all it is, man. It ain't. It's protect them and serve us.
That's really what police officers was made for.
Speak about it.
That's really what police officers were made for, but nobody knew that. They're supposed to protect.
Black people sure didn't start no police. Police departments.
They're to protect the white folks and serve the black folks or the black and brown folks. But nobody knew that. That's just something that you might want to know.
I mean, it's heartbreaking, man, because it's almost like we wasted our time. Like you know what's going to happen now, right? Huh? You want to burn in buildings, huh?
Yeah.
You want to keep protesting. You want us to keep shutting stuff down. Is that what you want? Oh, with 3 good cops, and we ain't even got to George Floyd yet, so we better get what we do.
Or more Aubrey.
Or more, man. Telling you.
Listen, let me go ahead and say my piece on this.
Go ahead, bro.
I already knew. I'm not surprised by one bit. I'm not surprised at all. I knew for a fact what was happening. I knew for a fact when they start putting barriers up around the state of Kentucky that was it Kentucky, wasn't it? Kentucky. Yes, I knew for a fact that it was I knew that it was I knew that we weren't gonna get what we wanted. So that being said, is I challenge human beings. That's what I challenge. I challenge human beings. I don't challenge white folks. I don't challenge police officers. I challenge human beings. Human beings, and saying, how is it okay? How is it okay for you to take somebody? Take it back. How is it okay for you to know that somebody's life got taken when they wasn't even the person? How is that okay? Like, if this was their family, black, green, purple, red, white, sand, nigga, stupid, like if this was their person and their family, would they have thought that justice was served? Like, if it was the other way around, and these white folks thought, let's say that Amy got shot in the house, would it have been okay? Would they feel like it was just, I guess justice was served? Huh? Would they be going around saying, yeah, you know, well, I mean, Amy boyfriend did shoot at the cops. Ha 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 ha. So would they say that was okay? Like, just like I can't. This is just human. I just want to know humans. Like, as a human, how could we feel like it's okay, dog? As a human, not by being black, not by being white. As a human.
And that's what I took from. I heard Charlemagne earlier. He was like, it's not even about civil rights at this point. It's human rights.
Like, dude, let me tell you something. When I heard it, the verdict, I was disgusted.
I was disgusted too. I had the bubble guts when he was like setting it up. I'm like, he's setting it up. He's setting it up because he didn't quite say it yet, but he just kept beating around the bush too long. Like, he had to get this big message out first before he actually said it.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed. I'm not shocked. I'm not mad. I'm disgusted because a woman was laying in her house with her guy. They probably had a good, don't tell what they had, a good night. And in seconds, my woman is gone. And I'm supposed to be okay. No justice is served. If anybody, any male in a right mind, white, green, black, purple, stupid colors, turquoise, any male in a right mind, because a woman get taken away by the hands of another man, not even a cop, the hands of another man, I'm supposed to be okay with that. I'm supposed to be okay. I'm supposed to just go on with life. Like, well, we got 12 million. This ain't high school, my nigga. You ain't getting suspended and coming back
at all.
Like, there's no fucking way for us to be okay. It's not. It's not okay, dog. It's sad because we gotta sit here. And honestly, it's sad because we have to sit here and protect ourselves as black men, and protect our woman, and protect our kids, dog. We've seen this over 1,000 times, and white folks, bro, are really sitting here telling me that it's okay. That we are supposed to be okay. Like, I just like how is that humanly possible? Like, it's not even about the race, right? My mind is not even thinking about race. I'm thinking about humanly possible. How is that humanly possible? To just say, well, if he hadn't shot Charles Barkley, trash ass nigga, if he hasn't, we can't take into account that, you know, her boyfriend did shoot at the cops. One time when it went into the ground, he ain't hit nobody. The cop got hit through some friendly fire. But it's okay. Charles, if Charles got a daughter, I hope that this video goes viral. Because if Charles got a daughter and his daughter gets shot and killed by the cops, and they just try to get him with a settlement, I guess, Charles, you're gonna be okay with it, right? If her guy trying to protect your daughter, it's okay. He's trying to protect your daughter. He don't know who coming through that damn door. He's trying to protect your daughter because he loves her. It's supposed to be okay, huh? We're supposed to just go on with our lives. Man, if somebody walked in my door, bro, I promise you. I don't give a fuck if you a cop or not. And you don't knock on that door, and you bust through this door, I'm fucking you up. You better kill
And that's
me.
anybody though. That's the thing. Like, if they bust through your shit with that battering ram, they got 3 people with them, and they ain't not announcing who they are. Normally they be like, please, but they announce themselves, and they in street clothes. Dude, I'm busting. And that's anybody. So, and that's why they dropped that charge with the boyfriend. Because they knew they ain't had no business in there. So if you knew you ain't had no business in there, but you took a life on while you was there, what about the life that you take? You get any pun. When you think about it, cuz they got nothing from that. They took a life, and that's why we say Black Lives Matter. That's why we say Black Lives Matter, because this right here was a clear example that Black lives didn't matter. I'm gonna charge you, sir, just you, because you shot somebody else's house. It went in somebody else's house. You shot, and it went into somebody else's house. They got a kid in there. They was asleep. We sorry, but what about the life? Oh, y'all want to talk about all lives? What about this Black life that was just taken from Earth? We not even going to acknowledge that. We worry about the boyfriend shooting as the reason why we shot. So if he didn't shoot first, what would y'all done anyway?
Right.
If she popped up too fast, y'all would have shot her. Because you don't know what she got. I was fearing for my life. Because she had on underwear. She wasn't even dressed.
Right, and they sent the ambulance away. They sent the ambulance. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing because it's aggravating, and I'm angry at this point. They sent the ambulance away, and she got no medical attention, meaning that she probably could have survived.
Yes, it's because it was all a cover up.
You know, what I don't like? I looked up Daniel Cameron. Okay, I looked up his little Wikipedia. Trash ass, coon ass nigga. We as a race gotta understand that white folks prey on us when we are down, living in poverty. What I mean is that you see white folks, let's go to football. Boosters. They see a black football player, definitely know for a fact he gonna make it to the NFL. I know it. So I'm gonna take him in. Okay? And I'm gonna quote unquote love him. But if I know he make it to the NFL, guess what? I get some portion of that money. Because I took him in because I care about him. Mitch McConnell sponsored Daniel Cameron to attend to a university to get his bachelor's in science. That's the only way I think that dude can get brainwashed, bro. Because Mitch McConnell took the time out to give me a scholarship, and so I'm just gonna do everything that Trump and Mitch McConnell said to do. Because if it wasn't for Mitch McConnell, I wouldn't be nowhere right here in life right now. Thank you, Mitch McConnell. just because the fucker just gave you a fucking scholarship, don't mean you should do what's right for wrong and wrong for right, brother. You know this is you know this don't make no sense, brother. You know this. Well, I got divorced from my first wife, which was the name of was Elizabeth McConnell. It was Elizabeth Cameron. So I got with Miss McConnell's granddaughter, and she's just treating me everything right because they just accept me in as their family, and they don't see no color.
They don't see no color.
You know why they brought your ass in? I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I came out and I got in the position that I am, because I am a black man and I know how it is to live in the struggle of poverty. That's how I got in the position that I'm in. So they got your ass on the string, nigga.
They using you, my brother.
Yes.
They using you to make it look better on them. Oh, we got a black man to do it. Y'all can't get on him. Oh yeah, you thought? We on that nigga. No, we sense it. We can smell it from a mile away, man.
Listen, bro.
And I'm not the type to say that everything you do has to be the black way, but it's all about the right way. All we know is the right way. We know, the difference between what white supremacy is and what being black is. And it's you can't do both. You can't be on both sides. You can't be on both sides. You can't try to be a white supremacist being black.
Mm-hmm.
You can only be black, and you gotta take. And I ain't the type to say you gotta just look out for us and only us. But you know what I'm saying. But you just know. Come on, bro. You know that was a false accusation. That was a false charge. That was false everything. Like the grand jury, all that, man. He was probably the only black person in the grand jury.
Yeah. Man,
we weren't even supposed to go back and forth about this. We were supposed to just say our piece and close. But it's hard.
I'm about to close it down. I want to say this, and it's only right. This is episode 24, the Kobe Bryant episode, man, the great. But I'm gonna say this. I let people listen to the show, and it was a show that me and you we talk real strong about what we believe in, and so then I was told that, well, you only gonna get one part of the crowd. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Because if you know what's right, we talk about what's right from wrong, and what's wrong from right. That's the thing with us. That's the thing with us being black. We'll sit here and say, if we know somebody fucked up, we're going to sit here and say, hey, man, that brother fucked up. All right? If we know somebody didn't fuck up, we're going to say, hey, man, that brother did fuck up. But the thing is with white folks, they don't give a fuck. They know when the shit is wrong. They still going to stick with their peoples. The person can be fucked up as like a motherfucker. They know for a fact that Trump is fucked up and shit that he be saying. But guess what? They still going to stick with Trump. Okay?
Hey, good thing I got some cool white folks on my team because I see all of them bash Trump. I like, thank you.
Yeah.
I had one the other day. He definitely has white supremacy written all over him. Not supremacy, but white. What's the other word? What's the other word? When they born in the money, like privilege. Yeah, he got so much white privilege. But he tells me the other day, bro. He's like, this clown we got as a president. I was like, okay, cool. I'm glad you know that. I'm glad you know that. But there's some that just want to stick up to him, man. And November 3rd is voting day, man. And
make sure you vote before we get there, because I just want to say this: if you down with us, dog, stay down with us. The people that don't want, if we turn people away from this show, I don't give a fuck, because we don't need you to listen to this show. So if you're down with us, man, you stay down with us, man. We're gonna keep it together, dog. For the people that listen to the show, man, we love y'all. We support y'all. We love the fact that you support us and take the time out to listen to us, because Those people that can't stick around when shit get tough, because that's exactly what it is. It's tough. We have to live this life tough. So the people that can't stick around, don't want to listen to it, bye. Don't give a fuck. November 3rd, make sure y'all go out here and vote, man. Make sure y'all go out here and vote.
Sure.
At the end of the show, man, we always play a song, but you know what? I decided not to play a song, man. I'm gonna play Tamika Mallory talking about Daniel Cameron.
I was just about to tell you to do that.
I'm gonna play Tamika Mallory talking about Daniel Cameron coon ass. So with that being said, man, episode 24. We love y'all, man. All my queens, man, please. We love y'all, man. Keep your head on the swivel out here, because it is wicked. They don't like to see us shine. They don't want to see us grow. Episode 24, Podcast Mondays. AB.
Smalltalk.
Peace.
You know it.
Mentioned at the press conference, which I thought was quite interesting, that he's a black man. And as I laid and cried and hurt for Tamika Palmer and for Breonna Taylor and for Kenny Walker and for Janiyah, who we need to love up on, as I laid there and I thought about him saying he's a black man, I thought about the ships that went into Fort Monroe and Jamestown with our people on them over 400 years ago. And how there were also black men on those ships that were responsible for bringing our people over here. Daniel Cameron is no different than the sellout Negroes that sold our people into slavery.
She said it.
And helped white men to capture our people, to abuse them and to traffic them, while our women were raped, while our men were raped by savages. That is who you are, Daniel Cameron. You are a coward. You are a sellout. And you were used by the system to harm your own mama, your own black mama. We have no respect for you. No respect for your black skin. Because all of our skin folk ain't our kin folk. And you do not belong to black people at all.